Corsair has formally launched a new line of solid-state drives, although it did it while staying quite laconic in regards to certain aspects. Powered by a Phison controller, there are 3 models in the collection, with capacities of 240 GB, 480 GB and 960 GB, respectively. That's quite a lot for an SSD. Many SSD lines stay at 512 GB or below. On that note, performance is usually contingent on capacity as well, but when we're dealing with drives of 200 GB or more, the disparity can be negligible. As far as we can tell, it is the opposite for the Corsair Neutron XT, as the 240 GB solid-state drive is expected to read data at up to 564 MB per second and write it at 547 MB per second, but the 480 GB and 960 GB drives are believed to reach 562 MB per second and 542 MB per second, respectively. At least all of them have the same write endurance, 124 TB. That means that you can write and rewrite data on them repeatedly until the cumulative capacity is of 124 TB before performance degradation starts to set in. A decrease in overall performance is an inherent flaw of NAND flash memory, owing to the limited number of write cycles. The trim command in Windows 7 and above mitigates it somewhat, but it's not a perfect measure. As an added benefit, the SSD toolbox lets you manually optimize the performance of the drive, update firmware, tweak over provisioning, clone, erase, and monitor smart status. It's quite high, the highest you can find on consumer and business storage devices of this type really. 256 bits encryption and TCG Opal 2.0 compliance. Between that and the Smart Flush feature, which push data into the flash immediately, nearly eliminating chance for data loss because of a power failure, you should be able to keep your files safe and